What if the secret to mastering the chaotic tech stack of 2026 isn't a new coding framework, a better automation node, or a tighter governance model? What if it's a centuries-old warrior mindset? Most practitioners burn out, not because they lack the technical skills, but because they let the infrastructure dictate their internal state. They let the machine control their emotions. Today, we're exploring the concept of digital stoicism. We are going to look at how an ancient Japanese philosophy can anchor your focus, ensuring that even the most aggressive deployment cycles and volatile project scopes cannot break your clarity. Look at the architecture of our modern digital workflows. Hyper-automated deployment pipelines and AI-driven infrastructure have escalated professional burnout to absolute critical levels. We've built systems that move at the speed of algorithms, but we are still operating with human nervous systems. The boundary between human intuition and machine speed has completely blurred. We live in a state of always-on monitoring. Every alert, every broken build, every sudden stakeholder pivot feels like a personal emergency. When your environment is defined by relentless volatility, you cannot rely on external stability. The platforms will update, the integrations will break, the APIs will deprecate. To survive this, you need a completely different operating system for your mind. You need the immovable mind. In Japanese martial arts, there is a principle known as Fudōshin. Literally translated, it means the immovable mind, or unfettered mind. It is a state of internal equilibrium that remains entirely unbothered by external chaos. But make no mistake, Fudōshin is not passive indifference. It is not ignoring a critical server outage or shrugging off a missed delivery milestone. It is the exact opposite. It is active presence. It is the ability to maintain decisive action and strategic clarity during high-stakes outages, without absorbing the panic of the situation. It's a mental shield against the constant, deafening noise of modern notification culture. In infrastructure, we measure system latency. But what about emotional latency? Emotional latency happens when you react impulsively to a broken build, an aggressive product pivot, or algorithmic management breathing down your neck. When you lack internal stability, you experience professional vertigo. Your mood becomes tied to the uptime of your systems. To stabilize your internal server, you have to create a hard decoupling. You must separate your core identity from the temporary health status of the digital systems you manage. Anchoring your focus requires you to view a failing system as a puzzle to be solved, not a threat to your competence. A system outage is just data. A stakeholder's panic is just data. How you process that data determines your resilience. So how do we map this out into a daily workflow? First, use Fudōshin to filter out low-signal stressors. Not every red notification requires an adrenaline spike. Automate what you can and mentally deprioritize the rest. Second, when an actual crisis hits, project this stability outward. When you communicate with stakeholders during a critical failure, your Fudōshin prevents organizational panic. You become the anchor for the entire project. Finally, use this disciplined resilience to protect your long-term engineering and governance vision. Don't let the frantic demands of short-term technical debt erode the architecture you're trying to build. Be immovable in your standards. Think about your long-term career trajectory. The practitioners who survive and thrive over decades aren't the ones who relentlessly chase every new digital trend, burning themselves out on the bleeding edge. They are the ones who prioritize internal stability. I challenge you to create a daily ritual. Before you log in, before you check your dashboards or your inbox, take 2 minutes to recalibrate your mental state. Decide, before the day begins, that the chaos of the infrastructure will not dictate your focus. We are moving into an era where AI and automation will handle the code, the nodes, and the pipelines. But integrating this ancient philosophy into your digital workspace creates the one competitive advantage that machines and algorithms can never replicate: a truly immovable mind.